How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. In today's episode, we got a little bit to talk about. There's not really too much as far as promo-wise and like long-term investments, but I do have a few short-term ones we can do over the week. We're not really too sure what's going to happen with the rewards and stuff just because the coronavirus just came and kind of closed all the competitions. We have no team of the week this week, as well as, live cards dying. We did talk about that in the last video. If you guys didn't watch that one, I recommend watching it. There's a lot of good stuff that kind of portrays what's going to happen this week. But anyways, as far as this week does go, today we got Player of the Month Bruno Fernandes, and this has absolutely crashed his winter refresh. I think it's a good idea to probably pick up a few of these, and then I think he's going to rebound back up to 620, 630 maybe, even higher. No one's really going to do that SBC, and this is a really good card, honestly. I mean, looking at the stats and all that and how he plays, he's a very good card. I definitely would recommend picking this one up, especially because his Player of the Month is not worth it. It's got like maybe +3 stats. It's definitely not worth it. I see this card going up. Definitely look to pick up a few if you see them for lower than 565 maybe on Xbox, and on PS4, looking at something similar to this. As far as the rest of the week goes, obviously, we got Team of the Week out, and I do like this Team of the Week as far as investments go, because there hasn't been any supply. There's no lightning rounds. There's none of this. So I think these cards are going to actually go up pretty high after they go out of packs. Sadio Mane for under, 500k. I think that's a really good one, especially being, his other cards were pretty high before, he lost in the UCL and all this. A 91 Sadio Mane. This card looks really, really good looking at his pace, shooting, passing, dribbling. I think this one can go up, above 550 on Xbox. I do like St. Maximin. Over 100k is a little high for me. He's a little bit of a risky one, but I think, you see a lot of these people listing at 130. I think his price does go up to about 130. And if you can win some, under 100k, I think that's a really good one. As far as Wan-Bissaka goes, I think this one is also a very good one to invest in. Being that a lot of people like him, he's very meta, and he's a lot of people use him in their squads, especially the those Man U fans and that. He's about 59, 60k. Look to pick under 55k. I think Monday today during content drop, I think that's a good time to start picking up some of these cards, and I think they're going to rise pretty decently after Wednesday. Especially, like I said, the supply is really low on a lot of these cards. Taking a look at someone like Leno, I'd probably stay away from this card unless you get a good deal. The thing with this card is there's other 86s that are, decently priced as a goalkeeper. I don't think he's really worth it. Next one I want to take a look at is Havertz here. Havertz actually looks like a pretty decent card. However, he is a little bit lower. I think he can actually go over 100k. I mean, it's a really decent card. He's got very good, pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, all that. So, maybe look to pick up at around 80k today on Xbox just for a little bit. I think this card does go over 100k. You should be looking at some pretty decent profit. Next up, I want to take a look at Parejo. Parejo obviously isn't usable with his 45 pace. However, he is a very good fodder. You see a couple at 49, 50k. If you can maybe snipe a few of these, under 45k, under 40k. This is one where if we get a very good SBC, this card goes up a lot in price. Being that Parejo is always low as far as SBC fodders go. Obviously, he's not usable because EA decided to make him as slow as someone with one leg. But nonetheless, this still is a very good SBC fodder to invest in. Again, Sydney, I like this card too. If you get these at discard, I think he goes up to like 15, 16, 17k. Reason being is that if we get an SBC that's 83, or we do get that best of team of the week that we were expecting during FUT player days, this was one that goes up because he's an inform for an 83 rated squad. So this one is not a bad pickup. Definitely look to pick these ones up 13k or under. And then I think he goes up to like 17k when an in-demand SBC comes in. And as far as the rest goes, I mean, I'm not really too interested in this. Ramsey's not a bad one as far as fodder goes, but he's one that is probably going to be like a longer hold. And I mean, honestly, the rest aren't really that appealing. The only one that maybe, some people may take a look at is this Hazard right here. Even then, he's not very great in game, so you're probably looking at not a huge rise. But I mean, I could see this card getting to 35k. If you could pick it up for something low like 23, 25k, I think that's a pretty good pickup. But yeah, as far as the rest goes, I mean, just look to pick these ones up for lower than their price, and look to sell after they leave packs on Wednesday. I'm thinking Thursday's probably a really good day to sell, or even Friday if you pick up some of the high tier cards like Wan-Bissaka or Sadio Mane. And as far as that Bruno Fernandes goes, again, I think, sell time is probably the same as these team of the week guys. I think they're just going to go up. The thing is, a lot of people are, they're getting out of school and, work's closing and all that. So we're going to see a very active market the next week or two. And I think, we're going to see these cards rise up a lot as people look to, pretty much boost their teams up for the weekend. However, we do have the FIFA 19 Weekend League. We will get into that more and the effects on the market in tomorrow's video. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys don't miss out on that. And that will pretty much wrap up the video. So if you guys did enjoy, please drop a like on it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.